have something called a shrine, right? So what shrine is it? What shrine am I drawing? This is called the chicken foot, the classic chicken foot shrine. Okay, what's this? And let me draw from memory all the shrines. What's that? No, lore masters will know. That's not massive. That's not skeleton. No, it's not. That's massive. What's this one? That's divine shrine. That's right. What is? Does it look like this? Okay. Wait. What does that even look like? What the hell's that? You guys know what that is? That's Echo. That's Echo. Okay. What about? Is it like that? That's just so right. Hold on. Oh. What's that? Scale. That's the minion shrine. That's the minion shrine. Okay. What about this? Well, this one's tough. What's that? What's that one? That you got NA Flash, Lore Master, Smoke Cloud. Correct. Okay, wait. From memory, the other ones. Hold on a second. Wait. Hold on. This one's detailed. This one. Wait. Why did my blue go off? This one's detailed. What's that one? Resounding. Who got first? NA Flash got it first as well. Holy shit. That guy's 2 for 2. That guy's a lore master. Okay. I got one more. Now this one's a tough one. This one's a tough one, guys. This one's a tough one. What's that? You guys don't know. This one's in Mirage. This is from Mirage. That's from Mirage. What's it called though? You gotta get the name right. You gotta get Farud! Kiapo's lore master. Okay, next one. God, that's actually, there's actually a lot of shrines in the game when you think about it, huh? There's actually a lot of shrines when you think about it. What about this one? What's this one? Ooh, this one's tough. Nobody knows what that one is. Impenetrable! Lovander, lore master. Okay, next one. God, I'm taking way too long on this explanation, by the way. Oh! What's this one? What's that one? That's Gloom, okay? What's this one? What's that one? That's Diamond Shrine. Lovander got it again. 2 for 2. Lore Master. Okay, this is actually okay, but you get the idea, right? And there's like a bunch. I'm not gonna draw the Ice Cold Lightning ones, the dog shit ass ones, okay? Those are trash. Oh, wait, there's one more that's very, very good. Wait, I forgot one that's very, very good. What is that? That's a resist shrine. Okay, that's insane. I also forgot the massive is like this, right? It's like, okay, so let me explain the terror strat for the person that asked 2 hours ago. Okay, they're definitely still in the chat. By the way. So what happens is you have all these shrines in the game, and every single shrine has a boss on it. That's right. Every single shrine. Wait, hold on. Control copy. Right, you get the idea. Wait, what am I doing? Why don't I just do this? Holy shit, look at this. Scale. Boom! Oh my god! I'm like an AI. I'm like a rogue AI. I'm Claude himself, bro. How did I do that? Okay, so first step, you go for consistency. Every single shrine that you add spawns a boss. Every single boss can drop a map. Pretty much every map in the game that's valuable, right? And then what you do after you get every boss is, and all the bosses have very, very high IIQ and very, very high IIR, okay? And then what happens? Then you go into, ooh, spooky. You go into 3.28, the Mirage. And the Mirage in Haunties, what it does is it copies, I'd say about 60 to 70% of your map, right? So then check this out. You're not expecting this, are you? Then in the underworld, you get that shit again. But not only do you get that shit again, right? There's more. But wait, I'm not done yet. But not again. What you do is now you get a okay, originator map Mirage. Originator Miraged map. Okay? So these are like these, and then and you also get all the things again, and then you also spawn the bosses again to big IIQ, IIR, okay? And then you get a bunch of astrolabes, right? You get a ton of juicy astrolabes in both, but I'm not done yet because not only is a strat like that, but because there's all the shrines, your character is 100 times more powerful and unkillable. So you're having fun because you're like your character is just like a godlike 10-meter character now, right? With every shrine in the game. But I'm not done yet because not only is it because then you use a scarab that looks like this, okay? Pandemonium scarab, and this is a 15% chance on every pack. On every pack, it rolls the dice. Well, you get another boss. So now those bosses are from just you don't even need the shrines. It multiplies, so you can high roll all the packs. And what generates a lot of packs? The tie-in from Necropolis that we learned, right? What generates a lot of natural packs for rolling the dice? That's right, Domination. Domination summons a shit ton of packs, bro. And then Haunty, once again, Haunty also has big pack size. So those things are synergizing. And then guess what? Then you go into the Mirage. And guess what? The Pandemonium rolls inside the Mirage as well. And what does the Mirage Wish gives you? That's right, additional modifiers. What did the last patch give you? That's right, it fixed the bug where added monsters from the Wish were spawned outside the Mirage and you didn't get it in the Mirage. So now they fixed that bug and now you're multiplying 50% times even more stuff. And then those things can also give all the things. Holy shit, bro. Is that insane? That's the terror strat. Consistency coming from the guaranteed bosses from the shrines that you have added yourself, guaranteed, and the Mirage, and then the high rolling of the Pandemonium. Absolutely disgusting strat. Okay, absolutely disgusting strat. That's what it is. Okay, and it's ouch and go. And the beauty of the strat costs 50C at current prices per map. Literally 50C per map to get like 5 divines per map. Okay, and it's fast, right? Because you have all the shrines in the game, and it's safe. Anybody can do it. It's cheap. It's accessible. Brain off. You just kill stuff. And I'm not finished yet. You thought I was done? I'm not finished yet. Because Haunty is so crazy in its pack size and its size of the Mirage, what else do you get? Blue and red altar Jamba across 1 billion pack size, okay? You just choose which altar, you get the Jamba that as well, both times. Absolutely insane, okay? What else? That is basically the strat. Wait, I'm not done. I'm not even done. Another good part of the strat is not only do you have the tier 0 unique Jamba, not only do you have the altar Jamba of your choice, by the way, not only do you get everything twice pretty much because of the high Mirage coverage on the Haunted Man, not only do you get all this insane synergy, okay? I'm not finished yet, okay? Because you are doing the strat, the scarab setup, and there's the micromanagement of like the rucksack stuff. You're really full throughput. There's so many things you can do for throughput because you literally run 20 maps. You don't have to go buy a horn scarab, bloodlines. Like you run 20 maps in a row without thinking about it. And then after, right? This is my clock. Okay, it's I don't know, 6 a.m. EU time. Is that 6 a.m.? And because when EU wakes up and they start running breaches, the servers get all laggy and the loot gets like really shit. So you gotta stop farming it. But at the end of the day, guess what? Every commodity is through Faustus. Literally half the stuff is auto sold on commodities. Half the stuff is async. You don't need to do any weird trades. Everything is just click. Fast sells one time a day. None of the shit depreciates over the day. So you can do one trade. It's a one trade per day strategy. It's actually insane. Okay. Oh, but that's not all. I'm not freaking finished because you also get Huck. This is a Huck viable strategy. So now your character is even stronger. Okay. And then the blueprints are insane. I'm just saying. Is this? Am I missing anything about the strat? Right? Tier 0 Jamba, Altar Jamba, random Astrolabe Jamba, map draw. Every map draw in the game. Oh, I'm not finished. I am not actually finished. At the end of the day, when you go to King's March, okay, because this thing generates every single map in the game, pretty much 36 maps is like one map basically. Like you have 36 maps of anything you want to give to your mappers. You'll never run out of any juicy, colorful, conquer, influence, synth, whatever maps to give to your mappers, and they will just be plowing through these maps. It's crazy. Okay. Is there a less autistic explanation somewhere so I can actually follow what the strat is? There's literally a command. It's exclamation mark Atlas, buddy. I'll explain that command. Okay, I'm just doing it in Paint because some people are visual learners. It's like art. Did that make sense? Was that a good explanation? Did that make sense? Did anybody learn something? Do you guys see why it's so synergistic? How it's like the baseline is so good, the floor is high, the ceiling is high, because this is one of the this is a strat that has extremely high throughput. Okay, what I mean by throughput, let me do an explanation on throughput again, because some people don't know. They just think I'm throwing out random words. Throughput is like if you take a mechanic like Breach, right? Like just Breach as its own thing. If you have a 10-meter build and some guy has a 1C build, if they open a Breach hive, that hive completes and you get the loot at the exact same time. There's literally no difference, right? That's like 0 throughput. Okay, but this thing has like that's just an example, buddy. I know no one does hive. That's an example of a pure something that you can't really affect the throughput if you were. And another thing would be another example would be looking at windows in the King's March, right? Everyone looking at 36 maps in the mapper windows, that takes the same amount of time for everyone, no matter if you have 10 meters or 1C. There's nothing you do to affect the throughput, right? But this is pure throughput, right? The better the character, the better the strat. The 20 maps in a row, go, 1 trade per day at the end of the day, massive throughput gains, okay? Going into the Mirage, and right when you see it coming back, pure throughput, insane. Absolutely insane. That's the video. Thanks for watching the YouTube video, guys. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye. Also, yo, Trap Daddy Coco. Nice name, by the way. Thanks for 5 billion. Anything to avoid? No. Early birds. It's been an hour 15. I haven't done a single map. Let me change that. Wait, should I save this? Should I save this image?